Hi guys, my name is Daniel. I would like to show you how to use my Xcode Club virtual machines. Basically, after you're subscribed, I will create your own virtual machine and email you all the information, among which you're gonna get access to this web console. You're gonna have a URL. There will be your own name of your own virtual machine here that you can just simply start whenever you need to, and then shut down or change resolution. Here's a short instructions how to use it. So let's start it up. Click it. It actually starts up on my real Mac Pro server. While it starts up, you basically need to go to TeamViewer, download it, and in about a minute or two connect to it. So here is the TeamViewer. I'm going to provide you with your own personal, partner ID and the password to connect. Here it is. So you type in the password, you connect, and here is your Mac. Okay. Now there are different services on the market right now. My service is very unique in a sense that you actually get your own private Mac computer running as a virtual machine on a bigger Mac. With others, you get access to the same Mac that other people connect to, and you just get your own login. And so all your data, all your files with other services are pretty much accessible, not that easily accessible, but it is possible for others to access it. It's really not convenient. When I needed to develop my own iOS app several years ago, I was exactly like you. I had to basically buy a Mac, which I didn't like because I had to spend like $1,000 on a Mac to develop an app that's probably not gonna create any value. Well, definitely for $1,000, So, and I searched for alternatives, and my competitors that are still in business right now, I didn't like them at all. They were very slow, and the simulator was shared. And then lots and lots of stuff. If I needed to install something, I had to write a ticket to them. All of that. I said, you know what? Like, I'm in IT. I was in IT for all my life. So it's more than like 15 years, probably close to. Well, as time passes, that number of years increases. So I said, we have to create a better solution, and there is no better solution than a virtual machine. A virtual machine is a separate computer running as a software process on a bigger machine. As you can see, right at the point of making this video, it has the latest at that point, Mac OS. So you will always get, at the point of your subscription, you will always get the latest Mac OS, because there is really no other way. I have to give you the latest Mac OS 6. They all get updated like every 6 months or something. So and the latest text code, and this is a separate computer. You have your own admin rights, so you can install whatever you want, okay, without writing any tickets or anything. It's really your own Mac. I mean, do whatever you want with it. Currently, at the moment of this video, I'm offering it 4 GB of RAM and 4 cores, two processors and 2 cores each, so it's 4 cores, which is really almost like a real Mac, and it's really sufficient. Here is number of cores, number of CPUs. Okay, and as you can see, the performance is pretty good. I mean, it's practically the same as a real Mac. Because the internet connection is also very fast. Also, my service is not a huge mass market service, so it's more like a boutique kind of service, one-on-one. So the load on my servers is not big. The servers are running 24/7. Even when I sleep, when I don't, I constantly watch the load. Do some maintenance, make sure they all work fine. All right. So let's get to Xcode development. I have Xcode running here already. As you can see, you have different simulators, and I have one simulator running here already. It's your own private simulator. You have 62 gigs, by the way. Again, at the moment of making this video, the amount of hard drive that I give is 62 gigs, which is more than enough. You have like available 40 gigs, so you can install any API you want. You can install your own certificates, and it's all private. Nobody knows that your virtual machine exists. What is its name? Nobody has any access to it. Once your subscription is done, I delete it. You can cancel anytime your subscription, so there's no like strings attached. Alright, the price does change, depends on the load. Sometimes the price per month gets higher, sometimes gets lower, but it's very affordable. Alright, I mean, compared to buying a Mac, honestly, and then the convenience of this is just incredible. As you can see, the speed is pretty good. The connection speed is pretty good because the internet speed is very good. So we can play with the simulator. You can scale the simulator like this. So for some reason, many people don't know this trick. And you can develop in your own, let's say, you can develop on Xcode. So yes, so you can basically debug your app in a simulator. Then you can produce, archive it, and then upload it to the App Store, install your own certificates, and do whatever you want with it. There is no time limit, in the sense that I don't count how many hours you can use it per week or whatever. You can use it as many hours as you need to. I just ask you to shut it down after you're done. If for some reason you forget to shut it down, the system will notice inactivity and it will shut it down for you. And I have to do it because I have to free the RAM. Otherwise it's going to be keeping all that 4 gigs or even more than 4 gigs or whatever the amount of RAM that I provide forever, and there will be no room for others. So that's why. And this system works. So many people are using it now. Watch how my servers, the load on my servers. There is more than enough capacity right now, and if there will be a need, I can add additional servers. So it's really not a problem. As you can see, the speed is very good, and we have a lot of actually free RAM. Like, we just use 2 gigs, so I have practically 2 gigs of RAM available. So it's a very good system, very convenient. A lot of people are using it to do their little apps, or to compile their apps for iOS, and and they really like my service. I provide support myself, so there's always a chat. You can leave a message. If you need, for example, a different operating system, sometimes people need a previous operating system, then ask me. Okay, if you need something, ask me. You can always, by the way, from the Xcode, you can always upload to your app store, and you can use iTunes, the test flight app from Apple, to put it into your own physical device. You can debug on a simulator. That's well, with you cannot actually step on debugging a real device, but to be honest, it's not as needed unless you're really developing some high-end game or 3D game or whatever. And so it's and it's and so you basically can do all your work here and put it into your device and upload, and that's it. Here it is. Here I started on a new project. Here we set a breakpoint. I actually used to be a programmer. I wrote a lot of software in my life, and so I understand everything you guys are doing. I don't particularly care what you guys do. I don't watch you. I really have my own life to live. I provide service, and that's it, and I earn from it. So thank you very much, guys. I mean, go and subscribe. There are different pricing there on the bottom of this page, by month, 3 months, 6 months, a year. Choose the one that makes sense to you. Subscribe. After you subscribe, when I see that the subscription comes in, I usually create a virtual machine within 1 hour after I see it, and I email you all the information. So after you're done, you just click shut down like this, and that's it. So thank you very much.